When do I look at the camera? When do I look?
Hello goodie, welcome back to my channel. I'm showing you guys this requested vixen sewing that I did myself at home. If you saw the short that was on my page, then here is the full-length tutorial, and thanks so much for sticking around and all the love as usual. So jumping right in, I did not record an intro or an outro. I apologize from now, but I'm showing you guys my braid pattern, which is very specific. So I have all of my braids going straight back, and then I do have a part measured out for my front and my side part. So you want to make sure that you're going to be able to see it a little bit later on in the video, my braid pattern a little bit better, so don't worry. But you want to make sure that you do have some smaller braids right along your leave outs, so the side and the middle part, so that way when you need to place those placement tracks and sew them down, they're able to flip over and lay flat, okay? Make sure that you're oiling your scalp whenever you're about to do an install, because obviously you need to give your scalp some tender loving care. And all of the products that I used for this video will be down in the description bar, so check for the links. So the first time in a long time, I decided to use a netting cap for this, just because this is one of those hairstyles that I'm able to manipulate updo, down, side part, middle part. So I would be moving around a lot. So I decided to use the net cap or the sewing cap. So that way it wouldn't be so much tension using the tracks and flipping them around on my hair. And I do have to say that, you know, the access to your scalp is a lot more restricted. However, I do feel like it was better tension wise because I wasn't even sewing my hair onto the braids, I was sewing them onto the net. So now I really can fully grasp why hairstylists use these nets. It's pretty simple to do. If you do not understand sewing at all by any means, go check out my previous video. I have a full tutorial on in-depth on how to sew things into your hair using a thread and a needle. All right, so now that we got most of the sewing installed, it's time to talk about the placement tracks and how to get them down packed and very lay flat and neat at the very top of your hair. So I do want to mention that this hair was from Janet. It was the Brazilian bombshell bundles, and what I did was I did double the wefts. They were a little bit on the thinner side, so I think altogether I had to use about 4 packs, I think 4 or 5 packs. And it still came out pretty good, not too thick, not too thin, but I definitely did have to double my wefts. But once you get to the top is when it becomes a little bit more intricate. So here you can see the braid pattern, and these are the 2 braids or the 2 placement anchor braids that I was talking about earlier in the video. And here you're going to want to try to do single weft, because that way if you do double weft, it's still going to be pretty thick. And if your leave out is not as long as mine, it will show a lot if you do double wefts all the way through. So for me, it's always best to just go ahead and single weft from that point forward. Okay, goody. If you made it this far, we're almost done. And yes, by now my hands are dying. I did this in one setting and it took about 2 hours to do, stop, film, take a break, drink some water, watch a little TV. It takes a while, so make sure you do this on a day where you have time. So this is the last piece I'm sewing in. I absolutely love that I did not have to glue anything to my hair. I think I'm allergic to glue. I know I do quick glues all the time, but I think my hair is actually allergic to glue because I'm always itching by day 2 now. It's not the same as when I was younger. But here you can see, after you lay those parts very flat, you can see how easy it is for you to flip this over for a side part, and there's your leave out for the side part. You guys, it's so simple to do. I know it seems hard, but I promise it's not.
Girl, I get the money if you make you mine, oh. If you're loving every night, you make you mad, oh. Not only you give me love and make me nice, oh, nice, oh, nice, oh. I feel make you mine, oh. But I love you, plus I never make you mine, oh. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my lighter. If you're paranoid, then I'ma spend the night, oh. Girl, I love you every day. Diamond dancing, my money I go pay. For your love, I go pay, it ain't making money, chase, I feel this for you every day. When you call, run it back on replay. For your love, I go pay, for your love, I go pay, psycho, make a traffic psycho. Baby, if you lazy, I go drive me psycho. Pretty, don't they make me mad, make you sing to the mic. Girl, you are that looking in your eyes, oh. Show you many things you can utilize, oh. If I say I love you, then I tell you like so. Show you everything that I tonight, oh. True that, make you utilize, oh. Girl, when we talk, we go revive, oh. Give you many things, we put them, make you dance, oh. Girl, make you back up with the standing mic. It's ring and he never call you back. You should leave him. Let me put some money in your bag. You don't need what I mean is if he do you bad, ain't no reason. It ain't where you been, girl, it's where you at, where you at. And I love you every day. Diamond dancing, my money I go pay.
So the rest of this tutorial is just going to be me styling and curling, and this part is also going to be sped up. My favorite thing to do now is to definitely just use this Big Barrel Conair curling iron that I got from Amazon, and my Velcro rollers that obviously save my life every single time I need a little quick bump. They're just the best. I'm gonna again link everything in my storefront. I'll update it under Vixen Sew In, and I'll also just put the direct links right into the description box underneath so you guys can find them a little bit easier. And it gets really hot. You can also take that clamp off if you're used to using like a curling wand, and you'll still get those big barrel curls. So I didn't cut much layers into this. I did trim a little bit of the ends. Again, y'all, if you know me by now, you know I prefer body over length any day. As long as I have some body to my hair, I'll be good. I don't like straggly ends, and honestly, I feel like you shouldn't either. You should want more for yourself. So I'm gonna be quiet, I'm gonna stop talking, and I'll come back at the end when I am complete.
Yo. Yo. Hey.
feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, keep turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's stubborn when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. Now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here being everything they said I wouldn't be, it couldn't be. I don't know what happened to them guys that said they would be. I said, see you at the top and they misunderstood me. I hold no resentment in my heart, it's that maturity. And we don't keep it on us anymore, it's with security. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me.
And here we are. I threw in a little face, a little quick beat, so you can always get the effect of how it is when you're all done up. That's probably like one of my favorite parts about doing hair tutorials. It's like looking crazy while I'm doing my hair, and then when you pop up with the face with the little contour and some brows, baby, you're gonna be looking cute. So here I am just setting my leave out and my edges with setting spray. I don't use edge control anymore unless it's the gummy version. That's also in my Amazon storefront. But y'all, look at this, okay? Somebody come look at this. Cute, deep side part, easy to manage. I can flip my hair over if the wind blows, baby. You're not seeing any lace or anything like that. We love a little nasty side part, okay? I really honestly do. I've loved it all my life. Flip that bad baby over in the middle. I did find out sometimes when I wanted to wear it in the middle, my leave out was just still too short. It wasn't blending for me. So what I did was I did add a little bit of clip-ins, still no glue, you know, still trying to stay away from that and keep our scalp healthy. And then I was also able to put it up in a bun if I wanted to, in a ponytail, and still use my claw clamp. Just make sure that you're leaving your edges out on the side. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I have so many other videos already filmed, okay? That's new for me. They're already filmed, ready to go. They are edited. Just stay tuned, okay? Make sure that your post notifications are on. If you made it this far, you should just go ahead and subscribe, okay, goodie? Thanks so much for the love, as always, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye-bye. Be blessed.